I've just finished watching Georgie Mandy's First Marriage episode 7, so here's my thoughts on it. This was an episode about characters bonding. Firstly, we got to see Mandy and her mum bonding after they decide it's time that Cece had her own room and they're trying to work out how they're going to decorate it. We see Georgie and Jim bonding after they decide they're going to try and fix up this old Mustang that Jim bought at a police auction a while ago. And we can't forget about Connor, who joins Jim and Georgie on their adventure. It got quite emotional this episode after Georgie explains why he's trying so hard with Connor is because he feels like he failed with Sheldon. It was also interesting to hear that Connor feels like he's failed his parents and is a disappointment to them. He even gets a random job to try and fix it. I thought this episode was definitely a more emotional one and had lots of character development. The character development also explains why the characters have acted the way they have in previous episodes. There was a lot less jokes in this episode, but the jokes that were in were still pretty funny. Overall, I think this was a pretty interesting episode and definitely makes me care more about the characters than I did before this episode. I would say the episode definitely wasn't the best we've seen in this season, but definitely wasn't the worst and is probably a mid-tier episode. But what did you think of episode 7 of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.